everybody, I am Tubby, and this is my tutorial on how to beat Odyssey on Onslaught mode with all Yasuo. For the builds, you can pretty much build whatever, but you should probably build lifesteal like Bork or Bloodthirster. And obviously you want to build your crit items like Phantom Dancer or Infinity Edge. I would suggest PD over static since I'm pretty sure PD works in the Kane fight and you can take a little less damage from him, which could be helpful. Okay, so for the augments, you're going to want to take Growing, Wandering, Tempest, and Windwalker. And if you're doing the mission for less than 3 augments, then you can probably remove Growing. So these augments synergize insanely well together, especially since you can use your ult off of everybody else's tornadoes. Spamming your ult when there are several mobs in the field creates a very deadly amount of tornadoes, which pretty much kills everything on your screen. And with Wandering, you can use your E and Blink Summoner to position yourself behind the enemies, which can be used to lead all of your nados into a lot of mobs. So throughout the entire mission, you pretty much just want to stay grouped with all your teammates, since you can just take everything out really quickly. So when you see these like flying yellow things, you should take them out because it drops you some money, which can help you purchase your items faster. So moments like these, when there's a lot of mobs, just like literally knock them up and spam your R, and you're gonna create a bunch of tornadoes, and you're just gonna literally kill everything just like that. So when the bigger and stronger mobs come out, just try to get them bunched up and knock them all up at the same time, and just ult them, and you'll be able to take them out pretty easily. Also, sometimes these blue flying things will appear towards the end, and be sure to kill them for a free augment. Alright, so for the second part, you pretty much just want to continue what you've been doing. You know, stay grouped, take everything out at once, ult off of everybody else, just continue to do what you've been doing. Also, keep in mind that you should be taking out these big floating red things, since they drop a lot of orbs and it fills up the meter quickly. So during this part, I actually spawned so many tornadoes that made me DC from the game. So as you see, I'm just standing there for the next like 20 seconds or so. I don't know if it's a bug or something, or if it's just me lagging out, but I'm pretty sure it's because of all the tornadoes. It's happened multiple times. Just be aware of that. Alright, so for the third stage, you want to make your way to the end of the map as fast as possible, since there are a lot of the orb plants back there, which will fill up the bar really quickly. You don't necessarily have to clear all the mobs in the way there, well, you obviously have to clear the debris, but just make it to the back of the map, and you can just hold out from there, and it should be easy to clear all the plants and everything else. On the way there, they're going to be getting shot at by these Vel'Koz looking things, and they shoot these orbs that do a lot of damage. And you can just simply wind wall them. If you're on comms, it could be a lot easier since you can synergize the wind walls instead of using them all at once. And once you get back here, just take out all the mobs and clear the plants. And if you're still not full by then you can just hold out in the back. So all the mobs will come to you and just start piling up, and then you can just get massive ults off and clear everything. This part's fairly easy. Just You should pretty much restart it out, but the mobs are larger and stronger. Just keep doing what you've been doing, you should be fine. Also avoid the large Victor looking ult thing, because that does a lot of damage. If you just keep ulting off each other and do what you've been doing, you should be fine. So the Kane fight has 3 phases, each being his own form, like Original, Shadow Assassin, and Rost. He shares a lot of the same attacks in all of them, but has different ones. He uses Orb Attack, which pretty much insta-kills you, but you should be able to wind wall it pretty easily. You're going to want to move your character model around most of his attacks, because his attacks are deadly and can kill you really quickly if you're not careful. Also, there's a small invincibility frame when you revive your teammates, so be sure to use that to your advantage. If things are getting out of hand, feel free to use the mobs as a way to escape or lifesteal to get your health back. You can also hit the debris on the ground to get your health back. It's pretty helpful. You're going to want to save your blink for certain attacks that he has that are unavoidable, like when he ults you, you can actually blink out of it and avoid the damage. Honestly, his Rost phase is one of the easier phases. Just take out the orbs when he's doing this sort of move, so he doesn't do that much damage after he's done charging it up. And just dodges his W attack when he does it in a circular motion. It's not that difficult. Considering you can just stand still most of the time. His Shadow Assassin form is probably the strongest, since he has really annoying attacks and does a lot of damage and spawns several enemies. But yeah, we actually almost died on this part, but we managed to use a lot of the mobs to our advantage and create a lot of tornadoes and did a lot of damage. When he uses his dash ability at you, you can actually cancel it with your knockup, which can help you get out of situations. The debris he spawns is actually really annoying since it kills me here. Since it blocks my E and I couldn't get to the life bug thing. Pretty unfortunate. Luckily my teammate's stall enough for us to get revived. Here I just take out the debris so it doesn't kill me again. That's pretty unfortunate at first. During this part. We got so many mobs to be spawned, and we knocked them all up and spawned so many tornadoes, and just did so much damage. Got them down to like a quarter health. We just kept chaining our ults together, and we were invulnerable, and they just couldn't do anything about it. When he does this charge attack, be ready to win wall his projectile so that it doesn't kill you. It's almost insta-kill. Also be attacking him and beat him down, and then eventually he'll just die. Now he won right here. This is my tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.